everyone, so following on from the pointy card that I did, the star pointy card that I did a while ago or a week ago, I'm not quite sure when it's going up in relation to this one. I thought we'd have a go with one that's side opening. So this is slightly different and it's side opening and it's like a trifold. So you've obviously got that bit there and then this bit closes up so you've got space to write. You could also do it this way around, and actually I quite like it that way around as well. But either is fine. You don't end up with any waste at all because you're using all your triangles. But yeah, so it's quite easy. I've used a die from Ihrer Studio, which is this one. Really nice die, really decent size. I'll explain more about it in the video. But yeah, if you like it, please go and check out www.cocarosastudio.com. Don't forget to use my code ICED20, which will get you 20% off your order. So yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so for this card, you're going to need pretty much the same kind of things you needed for the other star pointy, whatever we called it, card. So you're going to need a 6x12 piece of card or a 6x6 card blank, and we're going to score that in half at 6 inches. You also need, in fact, let me get my scoreboard out. You're also going to need another piece of card, which I'll come to in a minute. So this is the 6x12. We're going to score it halfway at 6 inches, which makes us a 6x6 card blank. Now for this particular style, you're also going to need another piece of card, which is 5.5 by 11, and you're going to score it at halfway at 5.5 inches. Okay, and that just gives you a 5.5 by 5.5 card blank. You're also going to need a piece of pattern paper that is also 5.5 by 5.5, and that is going to stick straight on the front of your 5.5 by 5.5 card blank. Don't worry about the fact you haven't got a mat and layer, because you will have once it's stuck into the card. But we're just going to go ahead now and stick this down. Okay, so that gives you like a normal card blank. I'm going to put that to one side for now. We'll come back to that in a minute. You need another piece of card, pattern paper even, which is 5.5 by 5.5, and on the back we are going to mark halfway at 2 3/4. If you've got I would go with a non-directional paper if I were you. Just makes life a lot easier. We're going to do the same as we did last time, so we're going to draw a line from that top corner down to the bottom one, and from the top corner down to the bottom one. In fact, you definitely do need to use a non-directional paper because of the way that it's going to crisscross and be all pointy. It definitely needs to be non-directional. Okay, so on the back of this, you can go ahead and put your tape on like we did for the other pointy one, or if you're using wet glue, which I am today, you can just go ahead and cut down your lines. So you should end up with that. So if I just turn these over, you've got all your pieces. So now we're going to take our card blank, and if you turn it so it's just top folding for now, just open it up. Along this bottom edge, you're going to do the same again. So you're going to you're going to mark halfway at 3 inches, and then you're just going to cut from that mark, which you probably can't see, up to the top corner, and from that mark up to that corner, and you're going to cut these 2 corners off. Okay, so you should end up with this. So now what you want to do is take your card and you're going to stick your pattern paper on the front there, and your pattern paper on the front of these as well. Okay, so you should end up with that. So then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it sideways so it's opening out like a normal card. And we're also going to turn these sideways at the moment just so we can see what we're doing. And then what you want to do is this one here is going to go up and round, and that point is going to go into that corner, and you want it to go underneath. You can have it on top if you want, but I'm going to have mine underneath. And so if you open this up, you want this point to be into that corner, and this bottom point to be here. Okay, on top of that you want to take this one, and this is going to go anti-clockwise like that, and this point is going to go into that corner, and that's going to go on there like that. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just draw a little line on here, and then you can know where those two are going to be. Don't worry too much because you're not going to see these lines. So I'm just going to take this top one off. You can see my lines there, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a bit of glue, leaving that all in place. Make sure you don't jog it. And the beauty of doing it on the underneath is that you can do this, you can kind of lay them on top. So then we're going to take this again, put that back into that corner there, and this is going to go up there like that. There we go. Oh, just make sure we don't move anything. There we go, like that. And then leaving that in place so it's all exactly in the right place, fold that over the top, and then just draw a line very gently. You can do it slightly under, then that's a good idea. Like that. Open it up, and then now you know where you need to glue. So we're going to go ahead, holding that down, and I'm going to glue each of these pieces. If you want to use a red tape, you can, whatever you want. Just make sure you don't go over your faint pencil line. I almost did then, but managed to stop myself. So we're going to put some glue on there, or tape. I'm going to hold it down, bring this over the top, and stick that all down like that. Okay, so then that gives you your flash. If you want to, you can do the card this way round, which would also look very cool. I quite like it that way around actually, but I just wanted to do it this way around for a change. So we're going to do this, but you can, as I said, you can do it either. You can have it as a top fold, or you can have it this way around like this. Just going to open this up. Make sure I've got no wet glue anywhere. And then on the inside here, you're going to take your card blank. If you want to, you can put it on like that, so it opens this way up. Or you can have it as a top fold card. But I'm actually going to put it this way around. And then it's just going to be like almost like a trifold. So you've got that. That's where your greeting will be. So that will fold down, and that will fold on top. So that's how I'm going to do my card. But obviously, if you want to do it the other way around, you can. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of here. Obviously, if you want to stamp a greeting, do it now. Let me quickly do that on mine, actually, because otherwise I'm going to get stuck. Okay, so just make sure when you're stamping it that you stamp it the wrong way, because obviously I know you're going to be like, no, it's the wrong way. So just remember that you are doing it that way around. Right, I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. Okay, so there's your trifold, and then I'm just going to use this die, which I think is absolutely beautiful. It's a Coca Rosa Studio die, and it's really quite a large. It's really quite a large die. It measures 5 inches tall by about 2.5 wide, but it's beautiful. Look at this, how stunning that is. So I'm just going to stick this down onto here, and then I've just got a simple happy birthday. This is actually a Trimcraft one from quite a few years ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick those two down. So there you have your finished card. So obviously that opens up, and then you've got this bit here which also opens up, and there's your message. So it's quite a simple card to do, and as I said, you could have it this way around. I actually quite like it that way around. I could have done it with this. This could have been in the middle there. So you could have, yeah, you could do it the other way around as well. I just wanted to do one that was side opening, that was all. So I just thought I'd give it a go. So you can do it either way. But I like the fact that the thing's at the back. So yes, it's quite a neat little card, and obviously it stands up nicely. You don't have to worry about the flaps opening up. So when it stands up, it actually stands up quite, quite well. So yeah, so that's how we do it. So I hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, leave a message down below, comment down below, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Don't forget to use my code ICED20 if you go to Coca Rosa Studio and check out their dies. And yeah, I hopefully see you again next time. Bye.